Hi, good afternoon. I'm Jeff. This is WebVee Guide Conversations. Today we're talking with foster mom Sarah of Sarah's Kitten Cuddle Room, a foster for rescue cats and kittens. Good afternoon, Sarah.
Hello.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
Right. Also with us on the Hangout is Susan.
Hi.
Hi, Susan.
We've been watching, I guess, the kitten cams for about almost a year and a half. You got started with yours. We started with John's in the Cuddle Room with foster dad John. You got started with your Kitten Cuddle Room in the springtime this year?
It was at the end of April.
At the end of April. What inspired you to do this?
When I was watching John's cam, I found myself checking his cam throughout the day and while working, and then coming home at night and turning on the cam, and I found such relief in it. And you know, for those of us who love kittens and cats, there was something so inspiring about it. And I have an office that here in the house that I barely ever work in, and I just thought, I can do that. And the only thing that stopped me from fostering or doing anything for years was my fear that I wouldn't be able to let them go. And I saw him go through all of the stages, you know, from the kittens just being born with the moms and him helping them go through all the stages and then being adopted. And I saw him survive it and let them go. And I thought, I have to at least try. I have to try, because there's so many out here that need fosters. And I was bottle feeding kittens for a rescue, and I was having dreams about bottle feeding. There's so many that need to be bottle fed, and I thought this might be something I can do that won't give me anxiety dreams.
What did it take to get started as a foster?
It was actually very easy. I chose the rescue that I was bottle feeding for at the time, and I filled out a foster application, and they immediately contacted me, and within days I had a mama and kittens.
Were they Flora and Fauna and Flora? Were they
Yes.
your first foster?
Yes. Those are my first, and you know, just preparing the room, and I asked John a lot of questions, and I asked Cassie a lot of questions, and they helped me get prepared.
How hard is it to get to say goodbye when the kittens, you know, it's time for them to be adopted? How hard is that?
Oh God. Well, I had an idea it would be difficult, because when John's kittens would get adopted, I would lose it, and I didn't even foster them. I was embarrassed sitting at home watching the computer when his cats got adopted, how upset I got. But when it's your own, it's somewhat traumatic. And he said to me, it doesn't get easy, but it gets easier. But he suggested getting new fosters right away. You know, if you get new kittens, it makes it a little easier because it helps you focus on them. But it is still really, really difficult.
No,
but the new kittens do help, and I've had difficulty getting updates from adopters, but I think that in the future that'll also help a great deal.
It's got to hurt probably even more, be harder when they're not adopted at the first event, or it takes a little bit of time before one of your fosters is adopted.
Well, both the two moms that I've fostered are still at the shelter waiting to be adopted, and you know, there's a certain point where you just have to know, you have to have faith in the rescue, that they're taking care of them, that they're doing everything they can to get them adopted, and that when it's time, it'll happen. But, you know, I've been tempted to go run out there and bring them home, but I know that if I do that, I can't continue fostering. And I can help a lot more kittens and mamas if I continue doing this, and I try to be patient with the process.